Okay, so we are live. Hello, my name is Tiffany Rothe, and it is Flex Friday. I am your international fitness coach, helping you to live a fit, fierce, and fabulous life by being constant, consistent, and committed, right? So everything you want in life comes with commitment, right? And commitment is you do it when you don't feel like it, right? So today we're going to do a live stretch. I have been in a seminar for 3 days with Dave Asprey and a bunch of other experts in the field of biohacking, and I learned a lot, you guys. I learned a lot about my body, and it actually expanded what I'm able to teach you about your bodies. That's why it's so important for you guys to get out of your comfort zone and into new environments where you can learn and grow. Because I have so much stuff to share with you guys, so much stuff about biohacking. So biohacking is when you use all the latest technology and to improve your mindset, your body, to live longer, but be healthier while you do it. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab nothing. Okay, we're going to use our stuff. We're going to work on postural alignment. So first of all, I want you to check how you stand in the mirror, right? If your shoulders are kind of hunching forward like that, it means that your chest muscles are weakened. Your chest muscles are either weak or too tight. So they're either collapsing in or the muscles are contracting in. So you want to reverse that because it improves your blood flow. So what needs to happen then, if you're like this, then you get to tighten up your rhomboids right there. So just squeeze in the middle, like that. So we're going to practice that. Squeeze and let go. Squeeze and let go. So what else happens when you squeeze? Squeeze, look how your shoulders drop down, and let go. Squeeze and let go. Watch how my rib cage elevates. Squeeze and let go. So you're going to squeeze it and then drop your arms and then breathe. So that's where your posture should be, guys. You should be upright because you notice it lifts up your rib cage and allows you to breathe. It gives you more space for your lungs. So let's try that again. So you're here. If you're collapsed or concave, which happens with a lot of people because we're always leaning forward, looking at our phones, right, hunched over. So these are underdeveloped muscles. You get to build up your back muscles. Again, so gonna squeeze in between your shoulder blades. You can't do that without standing up straight. All right, and then let go. And squeeze. And now, what I want you to do is start to send a message to your brain on which feels better. So squeeze and let go. So one might feel comfortable, like that's where you're used to being, but one is going to feel more expanded and powerful because your posture is a reflection of what's going on in the inside of your body and what's going on in your lifestyle. So squeeze. All right. Ooh, so now we're going to practice strengthening that muscle. Take the palms and we're going to flip them back and squeeze, let go. Squeeze, let go. Squeeze, let go. The chest elevates. So, working on the back of the shoulders. That's right. Squeeze, let go. Squeeze, let go. Now, a little faster. So then now we got a dance move. Hey, right? All right, so that's why dancers, right, they look so good, they move so well, right, because they wake up their body, they have good posture, open your chest. You ready to hit it a little bit more? Let's go. Hey, 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 hey. Push it back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So now that's your zone of genius right now, right? So what you can do is also open and push your palms back and open. You'll feel the chest stretching. Now, what I want you to do is relax your shoulders. Don't get your shoulders up here. And swing it back. So now you'll feel, ooh, those traps working. Now I want you to lift your chin up, and in. Exhale. Ah, say ah, ah. Good, waking it up. Look up, one more. And head up, bring your arms directly over. So hold your arms, make your body tall. Get as tall as you can. Stretch it, now drop your shoulders down. So I want you to drop that down again. So I want you to watch what happens to the spine. The spine gets to create more space in between each vertebrae. So lift up, and up, and up, and up. And then drop the shoulders down and drop the hands down. Squeeze it. Oh, yeah, baby. What? All right, can you say runway ready? All right, so you feel that spine elevated. Chest is now expanded. The back, you got your little belt in between your shoulder blades. So whenever you want to work on your posture, just tighten your belt right here. Just go like this. Whoop. Okay, tighten your belt. Whoop. Okay, so we're going to practice that again. We're going to go all the way up, reach up. Stretch as high as you can get. Like reach your way up. Drop the shoulders down. Breathe, breathe. Bring the arms down. Put your belt on. Hey! Stretch. What about our dance move? Yes. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2. So why are we doing this? So shoulders have an issue, right? They get like stuck forward when you're slumped forward. So we got to roll those back so that we keep the shoulder flexible. Okay, so just roll them back because we want to reverse all of that forward movement, leaning forward, driving, bad posture, slumping forward while you're eating. And let's go. Now, open and close the door. That's right. Open for business. Now you're going to add your dance move in. Hey, hey, hey. Now if you want to do cool, just do that, right? Hey. So you don't have to open your hands. You just do that, but pump that chest up. All right, big breath in. So notice what happens when you reach up. So that's the beginning. Drop those shoulders down. Exhale. And shoulders back. Put your belt on. Tighten that belt. Give me that dance move. Hey. And back it up. What? Okay, so now the shoulders, the back. You know what else gets us tripped up? The neck, you guys, especially if you are on your phone too much. So let's just see where you are with your neck. Can you turn? Can you get your chin over here by your shoulder? Try that. But don't lift your shoulder up. Keep turning. Now reach your arms down by the side of your body. Keep turning. And center. Was that tight? Loose? Okay, let's check the other side. All right. Shoulders reaching down. Turn it. Turn it. Reach those shoulders down. Don't let them come up. Reach your fingertips down the side of your leg. And center. Okay, so you can play that game with yourself, that neck flexibility game. Let's try it one more time. So stand, no, remember when you stand up, put your belt on. Boom. Shoulders back. Boom. Runway ready. Boom. All right, that's right. So now belts on, you can breathe better. Turn your head to the side. Let's see if you can get over the shoulder. Keep twisting. Stand tall. Feet are forward. Hands reaching down. Turn. Good. First, we just got to get the body working right, you guys. Let's go other side. Turn it. Drop those shoulders. Breathe. Let go. All right, now we're going to drop the chin to the chest but keep the shoulders down. Ready? And drop it down. And up. Look up. Look at me. Smile at me. All right, drop it down. Look at me, smile at me. Look up. Okay, so a lot of people have issues with tilting their head to the back. So what we're going to do is we're going to add some support because the head weighs like about 10 to 15 pounds, right? So we're going to add some support here. Bring your feet apart. And I want you to turn your toes. I learned this at the biohacking. Turn your toes in a little bit. Stand up tall, push your hips up, and that helps to open up your hips. All right, now you're going to look up and fall back into your hands. Breathing. Hold it. Hold it. Look up, pretend you're in a hammock on the beach, relaxing. The kind of swaying in the wind. And come up. Woo! All right, stretch up, drop those shoulders down. All right, reach the fingertips high and release. Turn your palms back. Give my dance move. Hey, that's right. And so say elevate it in your rib cage. Create a nice space for your lungs to breathe. Okay, so now we're going to do a combo for the head and neck. So you should feel a little bit looser already. Ready? Side, side, up, down. Look at me. Smile. I need the smile part. All right, ready? Let's go. Let's start with the other side. Side, side, center. Look down. Look up. Lift your chest up. Now follow your eyes. Look up, head down, and come up. Okay, so there are movements that actually can trigger a mood. So this movement can trigger sadness, relaxation, exhaustion. And this movement can trigger what? Joy, winning, confidence, energy, right? And all the movements are available for you. So if you want to shift your mood, you can do it by shifting your body. So you start up in the morning, get into joy, confidence, gratitude, strength, be open and bring it down, okay? And you do that with the breath, make a match. Inhale, so when you wake up in the morning, you say, and exhale. So what do people do when they get excited? They say yes, or when they win, they say woo, right? So, and then when they're sad, they say, and you drop the head, get in the shoulders and neck. So I want you to pay attention to the movement and your mood. They go together, right? The movement and the mood. So you can actually change your mood from changing your movement. So let's go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Big breath. Inhale up. Exhale. 2 more. Let's go. Exhale. 1 more. Take the breath with you. Exhale. And let's go. Shoulders back. Yeah, you feeling it? And now lean into it. Now put your belt on to the side so you feel like a superhero. And bring it down. Interlace your fingers underneath your chin. Press it up. This is a beaker move. So you're going to pull your elbows close to your head, but push your chin down. Hold it. And then bring it back behind your head. Feet apart. This is a Tiffany Rothe move. Lean back, hold. Let your head support, call it the hammock. And good, now that the neck is warmed up, we're going to get into the lower back. So you put your hands here with the heel of the hand against your back, feet apart. Turn your toes in a little bit, hinge your hips. Okay, elbows back, that's going to support you. Push into your lower back, push. Bring the elbows back as far as you can, and look up. And when you're ready, drop back. And come forward. Now this is the relaxation part. So you drop it down, arms down. That should feel good. Roll it up. So we have different moves for a reason, right? We have different movements for a reason because sometimes you do feel sad, that's okay. But you don't want to stay sad. So you got to be able to shift out of your mood. And sometimes if you can't shift out mentally or emotionally, you can shift out physically. So get a chair, sit in it, there's a lot of emotions that are just stuck in your body waiting to be let out, like they're in a cage. And that cage is normally like in your hips, your psoas, your hip flexors, and also into your adductors, which are your inner thighs. So you're gonna cross this leg over and just sit up as tall as you can. And now we're gonna hold this for a while. You may feel this in your lower back and the side of your hip and your knee, and it's okay, just breathe into it as long as it doesn't hurt. It could be a little uncomfortable, but we're gonna stay there and I'm gonna tell you the story. So I went to Dave Asprey's biohacking, and he believes in the keto diet. Now there's so much information out there about food, and it's not wrong. All of it works. So whatever food plan that you choose, there are benefits to all of them, right? But the issue is it needs to go with your body and your lifestyle, and also your belief system. So generously, he gave us nice meals. We had lunch and dinner there every day. We always had water, which I definitely believe in that. But we had lots of grass-fed and finished beef. When I say lots, I mean all, every day, 3 days in a row. Grass-fed beef and grass-fed and finished beef, and we either had it with like a cauliflower mash, like a butternut squash mash. We had vegetables like asparagus. We had some Brussels sprouts, and just variations of that. So we made the butternut squash in different ways, the cauliflower in different ways, and different vegetables, okay? So the first day, the beef was delicious because I don't normally eat a lot of beef. I was like, oh, this is so good. Stay there, sit up nice and tall, shoulders relaxed. Second day, I was like, ooh, that's another beef again. Third day, I was so full, you guys, I felt like I couldn't move. And it was just too much. I couldn't even finish it. It was just too much meat. Now, meat it digests slowly in your body. So what I realized after reading Dave's book, that he used to be over 300 pounds. And, well, I didn't read the book, I started reading it. And then he was finding ways in which to work with his body so that he can be in optimal health. Now, here's the key. He felt hungry a lot. So if you're the type of person that feels hungry a lot and wants to eat, then the keto diet might be for you because it gives you that full feeling for longer. After 3 days, I was done. I was full. So like if you choose something like that's more dense and nutrient rich, like the beef, and also slow to digest, it'll give you that full feeling for longer. Now, what most people do is they mix the beef with potatoes, because digestively they don't work together. And it causes like bloating and it slows up your digestive system. So if you do the meat, you do it with a vegetable or something like a squash, right? And, so I'm going to pull it. Ooh, this is where you release the tension out of your hips. So pull it in, sit in it, stay with me. We got to stay here. All right? I'm going to sit up really tall and place my hands behind my back and like they're a chair. So see, I'm pulling up my shoulders and then I'm allowing the hips to just open while I can finish talking to you guys. So I realized, like, after day 3, I was like, oh my God, like, I am so freaking full. And so the last day, we had eggs. I couldn't eat the eggs, and he did give us like a little yogurt parfait, which I like that. And I didn't have any meat for the rest of the day. Today, I woke up feeling so much lighter. Now I realized I like that light feeling. And some people don't. Some people like to feel full. So if you need to feel full, and you like meat, the keto might be a good option for you because the food will digest easier when you don't have all of those carbs and grains like potatoes and bread and pasta and rice. Those don't go, right? You can't mix it up. The other thing you could do is OMAD. That's 1 meal a day, right? Let's take this down. So 1 meal a day, I think, is good for people who like to feel full and they want to eat what they want to eat. So if you're balancing not only nutrition, but calories, right? If you eat one meal a day, it's usually a very calorie dense meal. And you can have more like your pasta or something like that, but then you give yourself almost, 20 something hours to digest it. So most people can eat a little bit more off of like the healthy food scale with one meal a day. But the challenge is to not eat the rest of the day, right? So, because you don't want to be over your calories. The way that you keep your body in check is to not eat more calories than you burn, right? So you also got to think about that. So that's one meal a day. Intermittent fasting, okay, that works for me. And that's when you eat like about 2 meals a day and you can graze. I like to kind of graze. So if you're kind of a nibbler and sometimes you just need something, intermittent fasting that is fruit and vegetable based will really work. We'll pull this leg in because you get to have 2 meals and you don't have to shoot your shot all in one meal, right? And so that you can have something you like, maybe like a meat or a protein, and then you can do like a vegetable dish. You even have some rice and yams, potatoes, and then you do like fruits and vegetables and nuts as your snacks. But you pick the hours that you eat, whether it's like 11 to 7, 1 to 8, but you want to give yourself at least 12 to 17 hours without eating. So if you're an intermittent faster, you're not eating out with your friends at 10 o'clock at night and waking up in the morning going to breakfast. That doesn't work, right? So you got to give yourself time to digest. Okay, so we got OMAD, we got keto, we got intermittent, vegan, okay? Vegan is when you don't eat any meat or dairy. No meat or dairy. And there's a lot of people who are lactose intolerant, and they're walking around eating cheese and milk all day and wondering why they're hacking. They're bloated, everything hurts, right? Because our bodies actually are not made to eat dairy after we finish the breast milk. Some people have more digestive enzymes than others. So if you are disciplined enough to do what's right for your body, vegan is great because you take out all that dairy. That's the best thing about vegan. And then meat, your concern for vegan is getting enough proteins, enough iron. So you have to be very bean rich, lentil rich, work on your food combinations, a lot of beets, and sometimes take a supplement if you can't get everything. So that's vegan. Vegetarian is no meat, but you busting up some pizza, right? So vegetarian can be a little bit dangerous because you eat a lot of dairy usually, and your source of protein, if you're not a conscious vegetarian, you gotta focus on having high quality food instead of just like a bread, pasta, and cheese vegetarian. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be heavy on the vegetables of the vegetarian. The veggie part is like for vegetables, right? Vegetarian vegetables, okay. Then there's the raw food, okay? Raw food is when you eat food that is alive. Because when you eat meat and stuff, it's dead, right? So you want to eat food that is alive. Take your feet apart. And that has live enzymes. Drop the shoulder down, push it away, and stretch out right here into your back. Open up the hips. So when you eat raw food, it's alive, and the live enzymes in the food helps you to digest it. It, I think, is the most challenging of all. I get amazing results when I go raw. I do a Mother Nature cleanse. It's like guaranteed. Like if you want to drop some weight, feel good, have your skin glowing, go raw, right? But the thing is that does it work with your lifestyle? So if you dine out or you're going to dinner or you're a very social person with your friends, it can feel very inhibiting to be on a raw food diet. There's not a lot of raw food restaurants. You gotta really eat at home. You gotta make sure you buy organic. but it gives you, in my opinion, amazing results. So what I do in the Tiffany Rothe Fit Club is I really emphasize intermittent fasting. We do the raw food cleanses every once in a while, or raw food Mondays. You can eat pretty much everything, but I set it up in a way where you have your fruits and your nuts and vegetables. Fruits, nuts, and vegetables as snacks, and you have 2 meals that are designed to digest well in your body. Okay? But, you guys can reach out to me and let me know, because we can have like a little chat about what will work for you, and we can set up a food plan. Now, you can do that like online. You can put in your body type and AI will do it for you. But, there's nothing like that human touch and understanding. Like, sometimes you know what to do, but also having the encouragement and the support of actually implementing that knowledge is important. Okay. All right, so you're going to drop your head down. I call this my sexy girl. Place your hands right here, chin down. Come all the way down. Look up, chin up, and abs in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, drop it down. Exhale. Exhale. And actually, I think you're going to drop this knee in, let the hip kind of stretch, but bringing your knee down towards the floor. I think that the seasons and the way that the food grows for the seasons is also an indication of how we get to eat. So in the winter time, you have more root vegetables, probably, more meat and soups, because the fruit's not around, right? In the hotter climates, you can do raw easier, lots of fruits and vegetables, you're sweating, your body needs all that fiber, right? So even everything is in a cycle. So your winter food diet might look better than your summer food diet. And you can pay attention to that too, because everything is seasonal. It's like, if you didn't enjoy the fruits and vegetables, if you only had fruits and vegetables, you wouldn't know about like the meats and grains, right? If you didn't know about the meats and grains, if you only ate meats and grains, you wouldn't know about the fruits and vegetables. So you get to find out what works better for you, but just know that in our lives, there's a cycle. There's a cycle in our bodies, in our minds, and what works for us. And sometimes you get to reevaluate. So what worked for you before, as you're in a different cycle of your life, may not work for you again. So you get to say, okay, what kind of results am I getting? What can I shift or tweak so that it works within my lifestyle, but I can continue to look and feel good in my body? I hope this was helpful for you guys. It's a little bit different of the stretch, but I really want you guys to benefit from all the knowledge that I learned in my aha moments. Like, I'm the type of coach is like, I don't wait, to create a program. I learn something, I'm like, I gotta tell you about it right away, because it provides clarity, because I know my mission is when people look and feel good in their bodies, they're loving themselves, they spread love in the world, right? So when you take care of yourself, you are way more equipped to be compassionate and empathetic and take care of others, right? But when you're empty and grouchy and sad, you don't give a about anybody else. And that creates a very disconnected world. So that's my mission, that's my goal. If you guys like this, send me a comment, share it with a friend. I love you so much. Bye.